Ladies and gentlemen, from the city of Baltimore, your host, Uncle Sheldon Coyote and the Coyote Man from the Coyote Man Show.
Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. You that call man.
The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change. Your Coyote Man, small change. Your Coyote Man, small change, small change. The small change, the small change, the small change.
This is Miss Vivi. Welcome to the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court. Everyone here has been banned from the state of Maryland's legal system for a year due to improper behavior. Now, the judges and lawyers are practicing law here in the city, still trying to bring forth justice. The people that actually use the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court are those that cannot afford regular court. Here at the Coyote Man Show's Small Change Court, the rules are different. However, the verdict still stands.
Small Change Court is about to be in session. Now, since the banning of Small Change Court from the Maryland court system, we'd like to take this time to thank Bishop Slick Willie Culpepper for allowing us to use his church for these proceedings. Now, he only asks that we play this organ right here every so often, make sure it's good for Sunday service. Now, much like all courts, we have rules and regulations. Rule number 1, no complaining. Now, for you young folk, I'm gonna keep this 100. I'm gonna put it like this. If you're broke behind could afford to be in any other courtroom, you be there. I don't want to hear not nail complaint. We took your independence card, we took your checks, we took your food stamps, all that type of stuff. If you could afford to be somewhere else, you be there. Now, rule number 2. If you look to the rear of the court, there are 2 gentlemen there. Now, I use that term gentlemen loosely. They are here in case you decide not to pay your court fees or other judgments rendered to you by this courtroom. I advise you, these gentlemen are real. Their criminal records are real. And if you decide in any way, shape, or form to disrupt this courtroom, the ass whooping you receive will in fact be real. Now, all rules and procedures are enforced by rule number 2. Now, in case you did not notice, I do remind you, these gentlemen are ex-convicts. Well, they're current convicts. But I'm just telling you, just so you know, I'm keeping it 100 with you. Now, if y'all understand all the rules and regulations of this court and don't want the hell be out to you, all right? Small Change Court is about to be in session. The Honorable Kaisha Jenkins presides. First case on the docket, case number 069, State versus Super High.
Can you introduce yourselves for the court's records, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm State's Attorney Ebony Softspot.
Good morning, Mrs. Softspot.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm State Attorney Janera Berserk.
Good morning, Miss Berserk.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Bushy Coyote representing Super High. I get high. I get high.
Is the state ready to present their case?
Your Honor, contrary to what the defense might have you believe, what we're dealing with here is a deranged, grown-ass man who, 1, thinks he's a superhero, and 2, is always seemingly high off of narcotics. Your Honor, he blew up a building, endangering an entire neighborhood, a whole community, if you will. What would possess this man to think he could defuse a bomb? Did he work for the state's bomb squad? No, he didn't do that. Did he train with a government agency? No. He just seems to think he's a superhero, and that's absurd. Your Honor, we want him to pay for the damages that he's caused and be sent to a rehabilitation center. And then after that, he needs to be sent to Shepherd Pratt for a psychological evaluation. Your Honor, we want Mr. Super High to...
I get high.
Your Honor, we want him to pay for the $2 million in damages, and we also want to charge him with obstruction of justice. Thank you.
Attorney Coyote, please present your case.
Your Honor, my client's super high. I get high. I get high. The state is trying to charge my client with $2 million worth of damages and obstruction of justice, when they should be paying him $2 million worth of back pay. Super high. I get high. I get high. He has pulled more babies out of a burning building than a doctor at a gonorrhea pregnancy center, Your Honor. He has freed more streets of crack than a junkie with a tax return, Your Honor. The state is trying to turn super high. I get high. I get high. The state is trying to turn Mr. High into a villain when they should be looking at him as a hero. And before this case is over, not only will I prove that he's not a deranged man or somebody wicked doing something evil, I will prove the super high. I get high. I get high. It's the answer to America. The super high is American hero. I get high. I get high.
Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. Don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing. I need a plumber!
MillenniumPlumbingServices.com. That's 1-877-804-9092. Millennium Plumbing is a 24-hour operation. And remember, don't go doing it yourself. You need Millennium Plumbing.
Welcome to Teppanyaki Grill Seafood Buffet.
With over 170 national and international foods to choose from, including Chinese, Japanese, Italian, American, and more. How are you going to fix in all of these at the new Teppanyaki Grill and Seafood Buffet? Lunch is $5.99, dinner $8.49. All day Sunday is $8.99. Plus your private party rooms. Teppanyaki Grill and Seafood Buffet at Security Square Mall. Call 410-265-1088 and ask about their discounts.
Now back to the Coyote Man Show.
Do you think my client, Super High, is a great super... Do you think Super High is a... The crackhead superhero over there, do you think he's a great hero?
Yes, he is.
Now, why would you say that?
Because, well, one day at work, and I work at a drug compound.
You work at a drug compound?
Yes. And they was bringing a child to work there. I brought my baby to work, and my building caught on fire, and he saved my baby.
So you mean to tell me your building caught on fire?
Mm-hmm.
And he swooped in, Super High just swooped in. He swooped in, the crackhead, super crack. He swooped in, he got your baby when the police wouldn't come in.
Nobody came.
Nobody, the fire department wouldn't help.
Nope.
He
saved my baby.
He saved your baby. Only him alone?
Yes, he did.
Your witness, counsel.
So, Miss Cusick, you said you brought your child to a drug compound for bring your child to work day. And you don't see nothing wrong with that.
It was bring your child to work day.
Speaking of work, what about your other profession? Don't you turn tricks for... Don't you turn tricks for Bushy Coyote?
You pushing it, Miss Soft Spot. Enough, Coyote!
Dr. Hasselmore, when you tested my client's bloodstream, did you find any drugs or intoxicants?
Oh, man. That cat was as cool as a baby stool.
As cool as a baby stool.
Hey, Bushy. Say, you got any chips or cookies? Man, I got a case of munchies. I'm starving, man.
You're witness, Castle.
Hey, hook me up.
Dr. Hasselmore.
Yeah?
Yana, I just feel like we got a bunch of addicts on the stand. And I just...
Hey, chill down, sister. Chill down. Man, you're too uptight. Like that white chick over there. You know what you need? You need to get in touch with your soul. Your heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Your inner soft spot.
Dr. Hasselmore, could you seem just for a second to focus on the task at
Man, what the hell is this? Nail polish? Must have happened at the party last night.
Sir, please stay in your lane, please. Dr. Hasselmore, could you possibly explain the effects that drugs can have on one's brain?
Oh, yeah. Wait, you mean like surfing? What do you mean? Like got a good bag of Doritos after a night of party? What do you mean?
Yon, I rest my case. Miss Towers.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly did you witness on the weekend of 8/17/2011?
Well, after I took my 10 kids in, I snuck out the house so I can go to this party with my girl, Bonquita. And when I got outside, I saw a fool running down the street wearing a raggedy ass cape.
Would the fool just happen to be the defendant over here?
Yup, that's him right there. And you know what? He got on that same raggedy ass cape he had on yesterday.
Indeed.
And I think that's the guy that was with him yesterday, the one that's sitting next to him.
That's another case for you. So, Miss Towers, had you ever seen the defendant prior to this incident?
Him and his wife is crackheads around my way.
Thank you, Miss Towers.
You're welcome, girl.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Miss Towers, do you ever take a shower?
Coyote, what are you doing?
Give me a couple of seconds. Bear with me, Your Honor. She's stinking.
This better be going somewhere fast.
Like I asked you before, do you ever take a shower?
All the time.
All the time. Do you mean like once an eon, once a century, once a decade, once a day? Help me understand. Help me understand what we're talking about here.
Well, I take a shower all day long.
So you taking a shower all day long?
Yes, all day.
So if you taking a shower all day long, how did you see my client doing anything? See, Miss Towers, I don't believe that you seen my client. No more than I believe that you take a shower all day long unless you taking a shower in somebody's ass.
Enough, Coyote!
I rest, Your Honor. Miss, what's her name? Miss Crackhead, how do you feel about your husband super high?
I get high. I get high.
Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel about your husband?
He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Ma'am. Hi, welcome. So, ma'am. Okay. Alrighty, now. Ma'am. I'm really starting to lose my patience, okay? Alright? Ma'am, okay. What type of husband is the defendant?
He'd be putting it down in the bedroom, girl. You asking about my man?
Okay. This, ma'am. Hi, I'm a lawyer. This is a courtroom. Welcome. Yes. I was actually referring, ma'am. I was actually referring to your husband's character, not how he handles his relations. Yeah. Ma'am, your husband.
What? What do you want, white girl? Listen, you must want my man. You can't have him.
Ma'am, Miss Junkie, are you and your husband on drugs?
Drugs? What are you talking about? Me and my husband are outstanding citizens. So, I beg your pardons. And you must want my husband. But it ain't going down like that, Becky.
Okay, moment of the court's time. All right, all Becky's aside. I would never ever want your husband, okay? If we were the last two people on the face of the planet, and I merely had to reach out and touch his hand to survive, I would rather be injected with a death serum. I would rather watch a battle between MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice. Yes, I took it back, okay? I would rather Google images now, Godzilla feces, yes, okay? Ma'am. I would never, ever want your husband. And in case that's not clear, I would never, ever want your husband.
I object, Your Honor.
Sustain cancel. Miss Berserk.
I'm done.
Super high.
I get high. I get high.
My client's super high. When he hears his name, he's like singing that song. Whenever he hears super high, he just get high. I get high. Well, super high.
I get high. I get high.
Is an outstanding member of the community which actually solved many crimes and should be applauded. I'm trying not to say your name because you're getting on my nerves now. How many crimes have you solved this year?
Over 15,000 that the police didn't want to solve.
Okay, over 15,000 that the police didn't want to solve. And out of these 15,000, did they give you a reward or anything?
No.
No reward?
No.
Did they say thank you?
No.
Birthday card, anything?
No.
I remember super high when you acted.
I get high. I get high.
I remember when you actually went into that burning crack.
Yeah.
And the flames was roaring high.
Yeah, what a buzz.
And you saved all those children.
Yeah.
And nobody would go in.
Yeah.
And the police wouldn't go in.
Nope, they's eating donuts.
The fire department wouldn't go in.
Nope, they was eating pizza.
The National Guard wouldn't go in.
And they was out in the water.
The FBI, the CIA wouldn't go in.
They was secret mission.
The Cub Scouts wouldn't go in.
Right.
The Girl Scouts wouldn't go in.
They selling cookies.
But Super High would in.
I get high. I get high.
And you wasn't afraid of the carbon dioxide.
No.
You wasn't afraid of the smoke.
No.
You wasn't afraid of the building coming down.
No. Cause I smoke all that shit.
Super high.
I get high. I get high.
Okay. Mr. Super High.
I get high. I get high.
You know what, sir? I'm not amused by all that, okay? I'm really not. All right. Have you ever had any type of training to defuse bombs?
No.
Okay. So, what exactly were your intentions when you ran into that building?
Well, I thought they said it was a bomb in the building. So I ran in. Then they said it was a bomb in the building. So I had to go get the people out. Now where my wife at? She owed me $2,
Sir,
and you know I gotta take.
You know what?
Yes.
Let me rephrase the question, sir.
Okay.
Okay. What was going through your simple ass mind when you know what? Jan, I'm tired of dealing with these imbeciles. I'm tired. Super High.
I get high. I get high.
Sir, is it true that when you ran into those crack houses, that you were actually trying to get the crack out? You weren't really trying to save people. Is that right, sir?
Every hero needs his motivation. Now, smoke is the leading cause of death. So I ran in, I had to get the peoples out. Cause I smoke all that shit. And I saved their lives.
Yeah. All right. Sir, do you understand that law enforcement could have very well got in that building and defused that bombs had you not interfered and saved the state $2 million worth of damages? Do you get that, sir?
Hold up. Well, why didn't they do it? Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you, like Eddie Kane say, they couldn't get it cause they ain't got it.
You know what? Super High.
I get high.
Jan, I have no more further questions.
I get high. Take it to church one more time. High.
Sponsored by POTU Films. If you need your event filmed or edited, call POTU Films. If you like to act or sing, call POTU Films. Need your business marketed? Call POTU Films. Aw, heck, if you need anything, just call POTU Films. That's the Coyoteman Show. You done crossed that line.
Brunch All Day Caterers. Don't let the name fool you. No event is too small, we do it all. Birthday parties, bridal showers, business meetings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, church events, dinner for two, office events, brunch, and dinner. Brunch All Day Caterers is a family-owned business with years' experience that guarantees excellent food, excellent service, and an excellent event. Let us cater your next event. Call now, 410-961-6802 for Linwood and Tanya McCrae. The Coyote Man loves us.
Sponsored by POTU Films. If you need your event filmed or edited, call POTU Films.
Now back to the Coyote Man Show.
Your Honor, it's obvious to all the upstanding people here today that Super High
I get high. I get high.
Will you shut up? is no superhero, merely a super addict. I would rather have my eyes gouged out of my head than to waste another breath on this circus of a trial. But it's merely my civic duty for the taxpayers' wallets that allows me to soldier on. This man had no business in that building this day. You should have left it to the professionals who were not high or falling asleep. Justice should prevail. Mr. High should be held accountable for the damages he caused and found guilty of obstruction of justice. Please, 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 let justice prevail over shenanigans and all this crap.
Yes, Your Honor. Super High has been
I get high. I get high.
Like I said, Your Honor, Super High has been
I get high. I get high.
Super High has been
I get high.
Super High has been a credit to the state and to this world. It was him that found Saddam Hussein in a hole in Iraq, even though Super High was really searching for crack. When the airplane was crashing, no one made a sound. Yes, he smoked up all the food, but the plane made it down. Yes, he blew up the building, but he saved all the peeps. Now, Super High might be different, but it's all right with me. I rest, Your Honor.
I will take the state's advice and order a psychological evaluation. Mr. Coyote, please advise your client that we're going to leave crime solving to the professionals. Now, I'm not going to deny that Super High has not been... Mr. High has not made a tremendous contribution in the community. So therefore, I find in favor of the defense.
Small change,